Welcome to the Upperclassmen major advising video for biology, marine biology. So if you are not declared as marine biology, but are interested, please email your advisor to make that official. But yeah, we will be going through what are the requirements for the marine biology concentration here at ODU. So if we scroll down, first starting with the departmental requirements, we have a separate video where we cover the lower division general education requirements across our College of Science majors. But I want to look just at the departmental and major requirements for marine biology. So there are some similarities with biology and biomedical sciences with the English composition too. The calculus, we would require C's in your math courses all the way through calculus. We also would recommend Math 205 as the calculus, especially if you're interested in marine biology. The calculus 1 to 11 is kind of a higher, more technical math and would require pre-calc 2 in order to take, so we would not recommend that. Statistics, CS 121G, which is how to write research papers, and then your physical science requirements. So here, you would need to take 2 science courses. One of them must be introductory general physics. There's no way to not have to take physics if you are marine biology concentration. You would also need to take either earth science or physical geology. So ultimately you would need physics and either earth science or physics and physical geology in order to complete graduation requirements for ODU. You'd also need organic chemistry. So you can see here, organic chem does not require the lab, which is Chem 212. You would only need the lecture, Chem 211. You may want to look into a grad program or a master's program that you might be looking to apply into to see if they require organic lab or organic too. But in terms of graduation requirements for ODU, you would not need to take the lab with organic chemistry. You would also have biology lab requirements. General biology students can also take these courses, but they would also be able to take all the labs offered within the biology major. For marine biology, you all are limited to these specific biology labs that relate to the field. So you would, at minimum, need to choose 3 from the options you see here. Some of them are W courses, meaning that you can double count a writing intensive. If you do marine ecology, biology 415W, it would also count towards your biology writing intensive requirement down here. So some of these are useful in double counting or knocking out 2 requirements. But in the end, I'm going to show you how it all will kind of wash out in the end concerning your writing intensive and double counting your lab requirements. So yes, you would need 3 labs minimum. Scrolling down to your major area. So these labs do count towards your major requirements and your concentration requirements. They are not separate. So again, it's important to see where the overlap can be in your major. So again, starting at the top here, I want to review just some of the graduation requirements, including needing 12 hours of upper level coursework, meaning 300 to 400 level biology courses in order to graduate. You also need your major GPA to be above a 2.0. So we will look at your cumulative, meaning your GPA from all the courses you take at ODU, that needs to be a 2.0, but also the biology courses you take in your major and your concentration would also need to total a 2.0 minimum. And there's a chance where one might not relate to the other. Your cumulative could be a 2.0, but your major GPA could be below. So again, something to be aware of for graduation. In terms of the major requirements, you do have some writing intensive options. This biology 405W, this would count as your writing intensive. It would not count towards your marine biology electives or towards your lab requirements. So biology 405W has a very specific use as completing a biology writing intensive, but will not double count in any other area. Again, something to be aware of. You would also need general biology 1 and 2 before you can move on to your 4 biology core classes. Ecology and evolution are the prereqs for most of the marine biology courses you'd be taking. So we would encourage students to take ecology and evolution first, and then cell biology and genetics later on, as these relate more towards your area. And then you would need marine biology, you would need oceanography 306, and then you would need marine biology electives. Now, if you click on these courses, it will also tell you the prerequisites for them. OEAS 306 does have a lot of science requirements attached to it, but you can, if you're having an issue with registration and you've completed your calculus, you've completed your physics, then we'd encourage you to email the professor about an override. If you have questions about that, you could email your advisor as well. And then you would need marine biology electives. So a minimum of 13 credits out of these options. And again, some of these you can see will relate to your writing intensive. Some of them will relate to your labs. So there is an opportunity to overlap and combine multiple requirements. For example, biology 415W would count as your writing intensive. It would count towards your biology electives down here, and it would count as one of your labs. So biology 415 is a good course to take. And again, if you click on each of these courses, it will tell you a little bit about the course and the prerequisites. I did want to point out this biology 402 course, which will also count as a lab, the scientific diving methods of marine research. That's a great kind of hands-on course. If you click on it though, you will see that it does require a scuba diving certification. So it's very important as you're looking at your course options and degree requirements that you are clicking on the course and learning more about what the requirements of that course are. And again, if a scuba certification is something that you've been thinking about getting or you do not have as you're planning out your courses, if you want to do something like scientific diving, which I think is a fantastic course for all marine biology students to take, then you would need to make sure that you are completing the prerequisites, including getting that scuba certification. So yes, that is a brief overview of the marine biology concentration. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email your advisor. And I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.